Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Christina, aka The Variety Nerd, and today we are doing the Raw after WrestleMania reaction. Yeah, I know, we're doing 3 out of the, what are we at now, like 4 weeklies? Something crazy like that, but this is just a 1 week only sort of situation because as we know, or if you're not aware of, the Raw after WrestleMania can get kind of crazy, usually some debuts or returning people back onto WWE programming and whatnot. Sometimes it happens on SmackDown as well, but traditionally speaking, there are a lot of surprises that tend to happen on the Raw after Mania. So I figured, you know what, let's go for 7 reaction videos in 7 days. So as per usual, just grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy, and make sure to hit the subscribe button and make sure you turn on your notifications by hitting the bell button right beside it. And please feel free to give a like and leave a comment down below. So let's get right to the Raw after WrestleMania. Riddle's just going around on the scooter. Okay, you know what? That is a fair plan, Lashley. You take care of business. Riddle's bringing all these read receipts. Lashley ain't wrong on that. He did win, and Riddle just lost. I'm so ready for this Bobby Lashley championship reign. I'm so ready for this. Wait, they just said that Lashley was gonna address the WWE Universe. He's in a match? I guess we're getting this match. Okay. I'm sorry, but like, oh my god. I was about to say, I'm sorry, but the scooter is just perfect. But, you know what? Well, that just happened. Has the bell even rung yet? Because I don't know, y'all. Y'all missed an opportunity on that. You could have just said, like, we're going to scrape Riddle off the griddle. Oh my god, we finally got the bell rung. Oh my god, he just chucked the scooter. I mean, to be fair, scooters aren't, like, too heavy, I don't think, but they're meant to hold a decent amount of weight. Oh my god, what is Lashley doing to Riddle here? He's like trying to rip his eyeball out or something. I don't know. Y'all, it looks like there's more Thunderdome screens in this time around. I'm all for it. Oh, yes. Please tell me that these two are back. I know Eric's been floating around for a bit and on main event and stuff, but I'm so ready for these two to be back. You know what? I actually like this version of the Thunderdome the most so far. They keep getting, more and more improvements and fine-tuning and a lot more screens, although we still haven't found, like, a freaking Pikachu yet. Oh my god, y'all remember when the Thunderdome, like, first launched back in August or whatever, around SummerSlam, I believe, and they had, like, a bunch of people with, like, just Pikachus and stuff like that? Like, that was the energy that I need. I've missed the Viking Raiders just doing their thing. I really have. Y'all, so people are giving this new commentator guy, like, a hard time, and I'm like, y'all, like, this is his first night commentating Monday Night Raw. Cut him some slack a little bit. It's gonna take some time to gel. Finally, we got, like, an actual not makeshift tag team. Well, hey, I don't think any of us are gonna complain about the Viking Raiders returning. So, I'm excited. They both look happy to be back with each other on Raw, and that's what counts. I'm all for it. Charlotte's looking great. I like Charlotte, but it was nice to see, like, some fresh main events and stuff, and fresh people getting championship opportunities. Sometimes it's okay to take WrestleMania off of a championship opportunity and whatnot. Has Charlotte been watching a little bit of Imperium stuff? Because she just said that it was sacred to her and her family. I know it's more of the family thing, but, like, I mean, Charlotte ain't wrong. I'm with Charlotte on this one. You missed one WrestleMania and you're gone? No? What? Okay, now I'm not following this. No, it's just that literally Rhea Ripley stepped up to the plate. No, it was literally Rhea Ripley just taking advantage of the opportunity and wanting to make a name for herself. Okay, now I'm back to being on Team Rhea Ripley at this point. Can we talk about this, though? Because, hey, hang on. Time out, time out. Didn't Charlotte get added and replaced and everything, like, way back, like, 2 years ago, when, Becky won the Royal Rumble and was going to challenge Ronda Rousey, and Becky got replaced by Charlotte for absolutely no reason, and there was no rhyme or rhythm about it, so she didn't technically earn her way into that main event at Mania 35, okay? Like, I'm just throwing that out there. We remember, 2019 was not that long ago, even though 2020 felt like 5 years. Look, I appreciate and I enjoy watching Charlotte Flair, but, like, stuff's not adding up here. I think we can kind of agree that heel Charlotte Flair is the best Charlotte Flair. So it should be interesting to see what Charlotte's dynamic is going to be like with the rest of the women's division after taking just a little bit of time away and stuff. I'm sensing that there are going to be some shenanigans involved in this match. Is it just me, or are we just starting to run out of people to kind of root for on Raw in terms of the women's division for the most part? It's like, and you're a bad guy, and you're a bad guy. Everybody's a bad guy. All right, we're back with Asuka versus Ripley. My apologies if I sound very worn out. We're not used to doing all these reaction videos back to back to back to... How many are we at now? Ooh, what a dropkick from Asuka. That was cool. Yeah, they should have waited for the rematch to the pay-per-view. I mean, they were, advertising it as WrestleMania Backlash or whatever that was? Okay, so wait, hang on. Right at the very beginning of the show, you said that Bobby Lashley was going to address the WWE Universe, but then you got him into a match in the first match on Raw, and then you're putting it in the bottom right corner that he's going to be addressing the crowd tonight. Couldn't you have done it in reverse, possibly? Just because of, it would have made more logical sense. I don't know. I would have been much more into this match like I was for their Mania match, but it's just way too soon after Mania to have these two back in the ring. At least that's how I see it. You know how, like, traditionally the Raw after Mania feels like you should be starting some things or, tying some things up? That kind of feels like the opposite to me. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what it is, but something feels really off about this match, and I can't pinpoint what it is exactly. Like, I can't tell if it's just because it's, like, too soon after Mania to have the rematch, or what. Something feels very off about this match to me. Did I not call that? We were gonna get shenanigans in this matchup. I will say this, though. Major props to Charlotte for, like, booting people barefoot. I'm all for it. Like, to a certain extent, I did miss Charlotte, but I don't think she needs to be around the title all the time. I think that's my only issue. I'd like to see her in some non-title feuds and stuff like that. Like, that's, I think, the main issue right now, is, like, they always want everything to be for a title when it's like you can build things up for titles, like maybe a few boils into maybe a number one contenders match or something like that. Build it up a little bit, please. More like WrestleMania was so confusing. What was that last night? Is this the plot to Kingdom Hearts? Yep, this is definitely the plot to Kingdom Hearts. Who's Lily? Oh my god, oh my god, okay. Don't go right into a segment for once. I need to decompress and debrief for a second here. This has turned into a hybrid of Supernatural and Kingdom Hearts, essentially. I don't know how I feel about that. Y'all, I'm so happy that Maryse is back. She's fabulous, that is all. Hey, I'm just saying, you two had probably one of the best matches of the entire weekend, no matter the outcome. I'll just throw that out there. I don't care what anybody says. Man, I'm low-key gonna miss Bad Bunny. Love him or hate him, The Miz does a great job at what he does. Priest just called the minions. Alright, well, this is something. I thought the Raw after Mania was supposed to, maybe tie up some loose ends or we get some fresh things. Like, I thought the Raw after Mania was supposed to be a bit of a hard reset, but apparently not. You know what, can we get, like, one of those chronicles of Bad Bunny? Like, I would like to see just sort of the behind the scenes, like, what kind of work was put into it, like some sort of video. That would be kind of interesting. I just totally want to see it. I see very bright things for Damian Priest, but I also see some tides turning here. You can tell that there's, like, some friction between The Miz and Morrison almost. You know how there was a very slow burn for Banks and Bailey last year? I think we're going to get that similar recipe here with Miz and Morrison. Look, it's hard to walk in dress shoes, just in general, unless if that's just me. Dude, when the heck was the last time I wore a pair of dress shoes? Who am I kidding? Say what you will about The Miz, but he plays his role perfectly, like, every single time, especially when he's more on the bad guy end of the spectrum, which has been more of his career. Oh my god, what a move right there from Damian Priest. That was cool. To be honest, can we just get a Damian Priest and John Morrison, like, proper one-on-one match? Just for stuff like that, because that's awesome. Wait, did the Mrs. Pants just rip apart? What? What was that? Wait, what the heck was the point of the turmoil match then if we're just gonna get these two in a match with Baszler and Jax? Can't we have, like, the contenders kind of battle each other out? Couldn't we have just gotten, like, a singles match with Mandy and Nia? Like, just because it was just their beef, really? Okay, wait, I just answered my own question. I will say this, though. I like how we have women's tag team divisions, like, in general, just so that way everybody gets a little bit, like, of airtime and it's utilizing people. And it's like, yeah, we might have more makeshift tag teams and stuff like that, but it's sort of like, divisions and championships have to start somewhere. These titles have only existed for 2 years. So, there's still some groundwork that needs to be done, of course. What? So this whole slipping thing, they've turned into a bit of a thing, right? They turned something unscripted into something that was scripted. Wait, why are the good guys walking away via countout? I'm really freaking confused here. So if we're supposed to be cheering for Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, why did they just get countout victory? Or countout loss? Okay, so it appears to be that Bobby Lashley is actually giving his address, but I guess it's MVP that's in the ring. Which, I mean, makes sense since he's really the spokesperson for him. I wonder what's next for Drew, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, he's really went through basically everybody over on Raw. But I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. I'm not going to disagree with MVP on that at all. That's actually, I would agree. And here comes Drew. Or at least that's his music, I should say. Okay, yep, that is Drew. It's like, hang on here. I thought we were getting a reset, like, on the Raw after Mania and stuff. What happened with the camera right I saw that camera. I wouldn't say that MVP's got an ego. Have we not seen what he's done, like, for multiple superstars and whatnot for the past year or so? Okay, I'm understanding this WrestleMania Backlash title that they went with. It's basically they're not resetting until after Backlash. Wait, why is Braun out here? He only beat Shane McMahon. So, to get a match for the WWE Championship, you have to beat Shane McMahon? Look, I won't be mad if Randy goes past 16 times. I really won't be. The dude's earned it over time. Who made Adam Pearce de facto, like, authority figure? Like, I know it's been a while, of course, but I'm really confused. Like, did we ever get a backstory behind this or anything? Shoot, throw me in there. I'll go over on Raw. Okay, so we're getting Strowman versus McIntyre versus Orton. Okay, that's at least something different. I'm all for it. We don't deserve the New Day. We truly don't. Why do they always mention who they lose to at WrestleMania and stuff? Like, why can't you highlight the wins every now and then? Xavier was channeling in his inner, oh my god, what is that from? Yeah, okay, yep, that was from Adventure Time. We appreciate a good pop culture reference over here. At first I was like, wait, hang on, I've heard it somewhere. I'm like, no, it's not Rick and Morty. Although it would be something that would probably show up there, except in more, filtered and PG terms, of course, for the purposes of Monday Night Raw, but, This Raw after Mania isn't marinating with me. I don't know why or how. I think, to be fair, they're building towards WrestleMania Backlash, and I'm just like, sir, seriously, we got a picture-in-picture for this match? Wait, why did we get a picture-in-picture for, like, 10 seconds? Like, what? I've seen YouTube ads last longer than that. How and why did we get Elias versus Jaxson Ryker as a tag team in the first place? Has that been explained, or have I just been, like, taking a quick nap or something like that? I don't know. It just seemed like they just kind of randomly paired them together with no explanation whatsoever. And now the only thing that they've really got going is that they both helped out Shane McMahon. Honestly, Kofi always just brings the energy no matter what, and I love it. And there they go. Alright, New Day picks up a win, thank goodness. Alright, I'm really hoping that the Firefly Fun House can make things a little bit fun here in the third hour, because I will be honest, I am struggling. I'm struggling to just sort of keep motivated to keep going with this reaction. This one's been a hard Raw after Mania to get through. I miss the Fun House, I really did. Abby the Witch has no chill, oh my god. You know what? I'm all for it. I'm all for this new start. Wait, in this here simulation, I'm probably overthinking it, but man, did I. Oh, man. Oh, I miss the Firefly Fun House so much. Alright, so I was perusing through Twitter during the commercial break, and apparently the people that lost the tag team and United States championships were on the show, but not the actual champions themselves. And that's an excellent question. Where are Sheamus and Omos and AJ at? Like, I, I miss them, and they kind of won titles, and it would be great to see them at some point. Honestly, I don't blame Randy. I'd be chilling outside the ring too. Okay, Drew just got onto the commentary table. Freaking commercial break! Wait, before the commercial break, Drew was in the commentary table, and now he's back up like a spring chicken. What? Couldn't we have gotten a picture-in-picture for this match instead? I'm trying so hard to pull through the rest of this main event because, y'all, we need to talk about this. We really do. We need to debrief before we can even debrief. At least with this match, there are like stakes involved and stuff like that, and we didn't get it at WrestleMania, so at least it's like different. Look, I enjoyed Lashley and Drew's match, like at Mania and everything, but I just think that Drew needs something else to do for a little bit. This did not feel like the Raw after Mania. I'm sorry. This might be the time we need to debrief, unless if something crazy is gonna go down. Why does it seem like every single feud has to be like involving a title anymore? Like I don't know, maybe that's just me overthinking stuff, or at least have like a side quest or something. I don't know. Wait, what? Mason T-Bar just went after Drew. This is so confusing. What? So that's my overall thought about that ending right there. That was honestly a chore to get through. Holy crap. Look, I try to be a positive person. You all know me. I like to find the positives and, things that can be improved on. But, like, the problem with it was automatically with the WrestleMania Backlash tag right there, the how they're marketing for Backlash and having it called WrestleMania Backlash. This didn't feel like the Raw after Mania. So are we getting the true Raw after Mania, like on May 17th, which is the day after the WrestleMania Backlash? So the past 2 days were certainly, they felt for the most part like WrestleMania. I think, with the exception of a couple of matches, other than that, like, it felt like WrestleMania. This did not feel like the Raw after WrestleMania. Look, I'm trying to find any and all positives to really say. That ending did not add up whatsoever. Really did not. Like, what are Braun and Randy supposed to do next? And then it's like, we didn't even get to see Sheamus, the new United States champion. We didn't get to see AJ and Omos as the new Raw tag team champions. So it's like, to me, like, where's this true Raw after Mania type of show? Like, typically we would see, some sort of a debut or return, and we sort of did with Charlotte, and, it was nice to see the Viking Raiders, because Lord knows we need some tag teams in that division, that are, cohesive and stuff, but y'all, this was not this was not the Raw after WrestleMania. And it just, yeah, this just did not, this was not it, fam. This was not the Raw after WrestleMania to me. Yeah, on that note, leave a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, and make sure to hit the bell button to make sure that your notifications are indeed turned on, so that way you don't miss a single upload, and all that kind of good stuff. So, again, leave a comment down below about what you thought about this interesting Raw after Mania. So, yeah, on that note, I will see you all around later. Bye, everyone.